Have you ever met someone who seemed perfect for you right from the start? They showered you with praise, wanted to spend every moment together, and promised you the world. Maybe you're a survivor who's felt this shift from amazing to confusing. Maybe you're a professional helping people navigate tough relationships. Maybe you're a researcher or just curious about how narcissistic behavior works. This video is for all of you. Welcome to Narc Diary. When I first started learning about how narcissistic people build relationships, I was surprised by how often that intense early affection, what we call love bombing, leads to something called a trauma bond. I've talked to so many people who felt like they'd found their soulmate, only to end up feeling stuck and confused. That's why understanding this pattern is so important. Number 1. What love bombing looks like. Let's start with what love bombing actually is. Narcissistic individuals often use this as a way to connect with someone quickly and deeply. Take Emma. She met someone new at a community event, and within days, he was sending her dozens of texts telling her she was the most amazing person he'd ever met. He showed up at her work with her favorite coffee, talked about planning trips together, and even said he could see them getting married someday. Everything felt perfect, and she was swept up in the attention. Another example is David. His new partner remembered every little thing he mentioned, his favorite food, his childhood pet, even the name of his high school teacher. They'd buy him thoughtful gifts and tell him he was the only one who really understood them. At first, David felt like he'd finally found someone who truly cared. Number 2, how it lays the foundation for trauma bonds. From what psychologists teach us, and from what I've seen in my work with survivors, love bombing works because it makes people feel valued and special in ways they might not have before. But over time, things start to shift. The narcissistic person might pull back on the affection little by little. They might start criticizing small things Emma does, or say David isn't showing enough appreciation. Suddenly, the person who once made them feel like the center of the world is making them feel like they're never good enough. This creates what we call a trauma bond. It's when we start tying our sense of worth to getting back that initial love and attention. We might work extra hard to please the narcissistic person or make excuses for their changing behavior because we remember how amazing things were at the start. Number 3, why narcissistic people use love bombing. Psychologists tell us that narcissistic individuals often use love bombing because they want to feel in control of the relationship. By making someone feel so special so quickly, they build a strong connection that makes it harder for that person to leave or question their actions later. It's not about real love. Real love grows slowly and is based on knowing and accepting all parts of someone. Love bombing is about creating a bond that serves the narcissistic person's needs, not building a healthy partnership together. I want to be clear. This isn't about blaming anyone who's been through this. When someone shows you so much care and attention, it's natural to want to hold on to it. Number 4, recognizing the pattern is the first step. The good news is that once we understand this pattern, we can start to see it for what it is. If you're in a relationship where things felt perfect at first, but now leave you feeling confused or bad about yourself, your feelings are valid. You're not overreacting, and you deserve to be in a relationship where you feel steady and cared for all the time. Many people find that talking to trusted friends, family, or a therapist who understands these dynamics can help them see things more clearly. Healing takes time, but recognizing the pattern is the first big step toward taking care of yourself. So to wrap it up, narcissists use love bombing by showering someone with intense praise, gifts, and promises early on. This builds a strong connection that lays the groundwork for trauma bonds, where people start working to get back that initial affection. Understanding why this happens helps us recognize the pattern and take steps toward healing. Thank you so much for watching today. If this video helped you or someone you know, please give it a like, subscribe to Narc Diary to join our community, and share it with anyone who might need to hear this message. We release new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss out. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.